The Storm is brought to you by Kroger. Fresh food, low prices.
On chilly nights, everybody loves a hot bowl of soup. Meteorologist Jacob Dickey is cooking up a storm this morning with Thai-inspired chicken wonton soup.
Yeah, when I went to Thailand, this was one of my favorite things, is just the soups and the broths were so good. And I haven't been able to master it quite yet, but this one comes really close.
And how much time did you spend in Thailand?
I spent 2 months there.
Okay.
So I ate a lot of soups and delicious things and whatnot. That's the one thing I remember. The broths over there were just incredible. And I think this recipe is going to come close to mimicking all of that flavor that you get in Asian food.
All right, well, tell us what we need.
So we're going to get started here. One of the first things I want to work with is a little bit of ginger. And you see the ginger root in the store here? Here's a piece for you to hold and look at.
Yeah.
Kind of looks creepy, doesn't it? A little Frankenstein-y and all the irregular shapes and bumps and ridges and whatnot. And it can be a little bit intimidating to play with. But the smell is actually really a pleasant smell here. And so we're going to go ahead and blend some together. I've got some pre-cut pieces. We're going to go for about 2-3 teaspoons in there.
Okay.
And it's kind of fibery in there. I don't know if you can see. I can break this apart a little bit and see how fibery it is inside there.
Yeah.
But the smell as well is pretty good. It's really easy to work with, and it's going to add a lot of flavor.
All
to
right,
bring
so just
that
kind of cut it up a little bit to put it in your
Yeah, I
little
did, just to get it in here. And I'm going to go ahead and just blend it up and give it a little chomp there. And once I got it in here, I'm going to pull it out and let you smell it because the smell is incredible.
Oh, wow, it's strong.
It's strong.
That really brings it out.
It really does, yeah. It's strong. It's not too sour necessarily, but you can tell it's ginger. I'm just going to dump that on in there because it's going to give it a lot of flavor.
Is that going to be like a prominent flavor when this soup is ready?
You know, honestly, it really blends in nicely, but
Okay.
it's where a lot of the
It's
Asian...
almost minty.
Almost in a way, yeah. It has a really unique flavor to it. And that's where we're going to get a lot of that Asian-inspired dish. Good news, I'm going to even it out with some brown sugar. So we're going to put that in there and drop about a half cup or so.
Okay.
I'm going to put some veggies in there. I got some carrots and dice those up. That's an easy soup addition right there. And then I also have some green onions that I've diced in there.
All right.
Just going to drop those on in. And then what else we got to do? We're going to put in some broth. I'm going to use a chicken broth. Kroger's got great chicken broth. I went with low sodium. Just because I like that a little bit better.
The last soup we did with turkey broth, which you said is kind of hard to find.
It is, and I've been able to find it, yeah. And so they still have some at the store, but it was on sale. I'm going to go ahead and just put 2 cartons of that in this. We're going to go 6 to 8 cups or whatnot in there for my broth base. Ideally, a lot of it actually uses pork broth. You can't find pork broth in stores around here. But that chicken broth, we're going to make it taste really good with that here. So I got that in there. Now I'm going to add some different some things in there. I've got a little bit of soy sauce. So I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of soy sauce in there and give it some flavor. And you don't have to be too exact. I'm actually going to add a little sesame oil in there straight just to give it a little pop and a little bit of oil. But sesame oil is really good, really fine to add on in. Then what I'm going to do is add a little bit of cooking wine. Now, I had to go to the Asian food store to find this here. This is rice wine, and it's made for cooking. So if you've ever been to like a Asian restaurant where they have the grills that you do the frying, this is the stuff they use to cook in that there.
That's what gives you the flame.
It does give you a flame, but good news is we're not going to burn anything on this here.
Nothing's going to catch fire. Here.
I'm just going to put about a half cup in there to add some flavor, and you're really going to get a lot of flavor from this here. It's a really nice addition.
Okay. So and you said you got this from the Asian food store.
I did, yeah. So you can get an Asian food store if you go and whatnot. I'm going to add some crushed red pepper flakes just to add.
So you're saying don't just go and get your wine that you've got.
Yeah, you're not going to pull out from Scott Martin's show that he does. It's not one of those wines that you're going to see featured on there.
All right.
So I'm going to have my red pepper flakes in there, and then we're going to cook this low and slow for about 5 to 6 hours and let that flavor immerse in that broth and really build up. It's going to be really nice. Towards the end, then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some garlic to it. I'm also going to add some chopped spinach to give you some greens. And then we also will add our pot stickers, our wontons, essentially. And so those will be really nice to go in there. You can get these at Kroger in the freezer. So I got them in Starkville. Grab a bag and dump them on in. Let it cook for about 30 minutes to get that temperature up, and then you're ready to serve that soup here. So you can get whatever ones you want. They've got chicken, pork, vegetable, and add it on in. But then you got your Asian.
And note again that we've got our crock pot liners back.
Yes,
which
I love these. They're so easy, much easier to clean at home.
All right. When we come back, we will give you the finished product. It looks like we're going to have spring rolls, too.
Yeah,
we'll be right back, but he didn't make them. All right, we're back. Our Thai-inspired chicken wonton soup is out.
It is, and this is almost like a chicken noodle soup that, you just think it has an Asian
flair to it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Right, yeah.
So I'm ready to dig into this. I've been smelling this all day. Get a little bit of that broth.
When you brought it out of that crock pot, you could really smell that ginger. I mean, like big time.
That broth, the ginger really nice with the brown sugar.
Oh, yeah. And it's got a little kick to it.
A little bit.
Tell you. There's a little bit of a kick there.
Yep.
Very nice. We, of course, will put this recipe on the Mid-Morning Facebook page.
Yep.
All right.
Good to be
More
here.
soup probably later on this month.
Oh, yes.
Enjoy the rest of your day.